A drone glides over a primitive river flowing through ancient forests where early humans once drank directly from crystal-clear streams. From the banks of the Nile, where Egyptians filtered river silt through cloth, to the Hippocratic bags of ancient Greece, humanity has always sought to master the art of purifying the source of life. In the 17th century, the first sand filters appeared on paper. Nature continues its own work as rain falls onto leaves and seeps through deep geological layers. But the Industrial Revolution brought a dark change. Factories poured smoke and waste into our rivers, turning once pure waters into a shadow of their former self. Under the microscope, tiny microbes swarm in a single drop of polluted water. As chemistry evolved in the 20th century, so did our defenses, from ceramic filters to mossy cement basins in family homes. Humans began using charcoal and bone char to strip away odors, rediscovering the ancient power of carbon to heal our water. Nature's secret of reverse osmosis was finally unlocked. In 3D models, we see water molecules passing through semi-permeable membranes, leaving salt and impurities behind. This shifted our world from crude filtration to molecular purity. Today, a glass of water sparkling in the sunlight is the result of centuries of innovation. A child's eyes look through a transparent glass, a symbol of our growing need for safety in an urban world. As cities expand, our high-tech factory doors swing open to reveal a shining industrial frontier. A technician in a sterile white coat enters the clean room, ready to produce the next generation of life-saving technology. Tons of pure white polypropylene beads fall like rain into our production line. We select only the finest materials, including coconut shell activated carbon baked at extreme temperatures. Under the microscope, its porous surface is a vast landscape for filtration. Nearby, imported RO membranes arrive, sealed and ready for action. Cold-rolled steel sheets glisten alongside pure copper coils destined for our pump motors. Every pipe is crafted from food-grade plastic to ensure absolute safety. Electronic control boards and stainless steel pressure tanks are organized with precision, forming the foundation of a machine that is built to protect and to last. The temperature rises as machines melt raw plastic for high-pressure molding. A robot retrieves a warm, newly formed filter housing, moving it onto the conveyor. Laser heads dance across steel sheets, carving the cabinet frames with brilliant sparks, following a digital program that ensures every cut is perfect and consistent. Sparks fly as the laser traces the paths of the future. Metal folding machines create sharp, clean angles for the cabinet, while automated robots weld the structural frame into a single, sturdy unit. An electrostatic coating line applies a uniform layer of protective powder, ensuring the metal is shielded from rust and wear. High-heat ovens cure the paint into a beautiful, glossy finish. Tempered glass fronts are polished and silk-screened with functional symbols, adding a touch of modern elegance. Digital gauges verify the paint thickness before all finished components are moved to the central assembly area, where the true transformation begins. Sediment filters are placed in their starting positions as we verify the clarity of every plastic housing. Every internal tube is cleaned with precision before the engineers perform a final check on the RO membrane's specifications. The atmosphere is focused and orderly as the factory moves toward the heart of the purification process. A machine winds pure white fibers into 5-micron sediment filters, layer by perfect layer. These are then cut into standard lengths to fit our systems. Activated carbon is loaded into secondary filters and vibrated at high speeds to ensure a dense, even pack that will trap every trace of chlorine and organic chemicals. Ultrasonic welding seals the carbon filter caps with a permanent, watertight bond. Hydraulic presses push out solid cylinders of compressed carbon, which are then wrapped in protective white mesh. But the most vital step is the multi-layer winding of the RO membrane, where water is truly separated from the invisible threads. Thin layers of membrane and water spacers are wrapped tightly around a central core by high-precision robots. Specialized adhesives are applied with absolute accuracy along every edge to prevent any internal leaks. After a perfect trim and the addition of heavy-duty rubber seals, the RO heart is ready for its mission. Colorful ceramic balls and red Myfan stones are poured into transparent functional filters to remineralize the water. We add pH balancing beads to ensure a healthy alkaline output. Automated labeling machines apply the final identity to each core, followed by a protective nylon wrap to keep every filter sterile and dust-free. Inside the pump assembly, copper wires are wound into rotors and permanent magnets are fitted into the housing. In a soundproof chamber, we test for noise and vibration. The pump runs in near silence, as the pressure gauges indicate a steady and powerful flow, ensuring water can move through even the tightest membranes. Solenoid valves and power adapters are assembled alongside thousands of smaller fittings and O-rings. We test the elasticity of every seal to prevent the smallest drip. These component trays move automatically across the factory floor, bringing the necessary parts to our highly skilled technicians for the final internal assembly. Our experts slide the filter cores into their housings using calibrated torque wrenches to ensure a perfect seal. A sharp click confirms that every quick fitting is locked in place. The completed filtration system looks like a complex engine, a masterwork of engineering ready to be integrated into the final machine. The main frame is placed on the assembly line as pumps and power sources are secured into position. Functional mineral filters are mounted above, and workers begin connecting the network of color-coded tubes. Each tube is pushed firmly into its fitting, creating a secure path for the water to travel through the system. Wires are neatly bundled and secured with ties to ensure safety and order. A shining stainless steel faucet is mounted to the top, and the pressure tank is linked to the core. Finally, the tempered glass door is hung on its hinges. As the protective film is peeled away, the machine reveals its sophisticated and luxury design. The testing phase begins with high-pressure air to detect any dry leaks. The gauges remain steady, proving the system is airtight. We then introduce real water to run a full filtration cycle. Pure water and wastewater flow through their separate paths, exactly as designed, as the machine comes to life for the first time. A technician uses a digital TDS meter to verify the purity of the output water. The screen shows a reading that confirms absolute safety. We test the automatic shutoff functions and measure energy consumption during operation. Once every parameter is met, we apply the warranty seals and technical specifications to the back. After a final polish with a soft cloth, the machine is nestled into shock-absorbing foam inside its carton. Accessories and manuals are added before a robot seals the box with industrial tape. Forklifts then move these pallets into our shipping bay, sending a promise of health and purity to homes and families across the nation. A finished purifier stands tall in a modern home. When the tap is opened, a powerful stream of pure water flows. We see the dramatic difference between the raw source and the refined result. A woman shares a glass with her elders, while a child drinks with pure joy, knowing that every drop is safe, clean, and refreshing. Plastic waste disappears as we embrace sustainable water at the source. Tomorrow's technology will integrate AI and IoT into every screen. As the sun rises over our factory, a single drop falls into a silent lake, creating a ripple of hope. Pure water is the beginning of life, a legacy of health that we protect for everyone.